papers, all of those papers,
Yes, yes.
I can't print them. It's not letting me print them.
Okay, well, what you can do is you can put it in Notability and do it if you want. Okay, or you can put your answers on paper. Okay, or you can ask for help later and do it on your own then.
Okay, so this is gonna waste more ink. Wait, no, I can't. Oh man. If the arrow pointing up would be there all the time I'd be scrolling down, then I could, but that would also waste more ink.
I don't know, honey. I'm not sure. I'm not very good with your all's printers, and I'm sorry. I wish I didn't have to ask you guys to print things. Unfortunately, though, because I have to do certain assessments to see how you are doing, sometimes I have to ask you guys to print certain things because our school we're a corporation, a school corporation, which means that every kid in kindergarten in Bloomington is doing this particular assessment. And it's just like a little quiz that helps me know how well you can follow and listen to information. So it's kind of like this. When we read, we should remember what we read. And we've talked about that in our reading groups, how we should be thinking about things as we read and remembering what we heard so that we can answer questions about it, right? And that's what we're going to be doing this morning. So if you have the papers printed out.
Miss Phrase, I was gonna say something else. Plus, I don't think I can do it in Notability either because it doesn't show that.
Okay.
It doesn't even let me print. So, but there was one other. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, right. Now I remember what I was gonna show. I was gonna show something, and forgot what it was. Then I remember. Okay, so there was one of them I made this year, and there was one I made last year. Tell me if you see rockets.
I think I do. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so that's not all. So hold on. You might. Yeah, you're gonna see black. See black. Okay, so why is it? Wait. Okay, so wait. No, that's the wrong way. Just a second. There we go. Okay, so I made these rockets. This one I made last year, one other year. This one I made this year. So I'll show you. Oh wait, no, I don't know how to set this up so you can see it, and I blow it because then you'll just go like woof and it won't blow it. Do you know how I could set it up? I'm holding my
I'm not sure. Why don't you practice maybe making a video with Henry, and you can send it to me and I'll share it.
Wait, so what?
Maybe you and Henry could make a video of you doing it later, and you can send it to me and I can share it.
Okay.
Yeah, then we can actually see what you're doing, because that might be kind of cool for like Mars rover design too, right?
Yeah, so also, do you think I could do it in Flipgrid today?
You could do it in the morning meeting.
Yeah,
maybe. You might have to have help holding your camera though.
Yeah, I usually do it. Oh yeah, I might.
Yeah, that'd be something you could share in morning meeting. Usually during morning meeting, we do get to share sometimes. So if you need to make an extra video to do that, you can. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I want to make sure that we have enough time to answer all of your questions and that you guys will know exactly what you are supposed to be doing. So let me just make sure that I am recording. Yes, because we have a few people missing, and I need to make sure that they know how to do this. Now, in your lesson for today, there were some things that I asked you to print, and I'm very sorry that there has to be some printing involved. If you haven't printed this yet, it's okay. You can do it later with your family. But here's what you need to know. This is an all by yourself activity. That means moms and dads and aunties and uncles and grandmas can read it to you, but they cannot help you find the answers. Those answers should be coming from you because you're going to be listening carefully, thinking about what you heard, and then you're going to answer the questions. Now, one thing about this is while we're doing this assessment, which is kind of like a little quiz, everybody's really quiet, okay? That way we can do all the thinking. We want to keep our answers private. That means that,
Grace.
hold on a second, please. That means that we do not say any answers out loud, okay? Artur, honey, what'd you want to ask? Was that you, Artur?
Your
What, sweetie?
Our connection might be bad. I'm gonna.
I think you are cutting up.
What?
Are you having a bad connection?
Yes, I'm gonna try to log in the other iPad
Okay.
back in. Okay.
All right. Sounds great. We'll wait for you. So,
Okay.
I've done those rocket ships too with my sister.
that's awesome. Very, very cool. Okay. So, I'm going to start just yet, but I'm going to make sure everybody's muted. And I want to remind you that when we do something like this, a quiz, this gives me a chance to know what you can do. And it also helps me know what I need to do a better job teaching. So when we do something like this, you want to make sure that your answers are all your own, okay? That you're not getting a mom or dad or a grandma or your auntie to tell you the answer. You're using your brain to find the answer, okay? Makes sense? Thumbs up. You guys understand? All right. Now, it is possible that you do not have the printouts. As I said, if you don't have the printouts, then you can print them later and do them with your family, but they can't tell you the answers. They can only read it to you. You have to know the answers. So, otoscope's on. Artur, are you hearing me a little better now? Can you hear better, Artur? Awesome. So while your otoscopes are on, you're going to be listening to me read to you. And then when we're done reading the first page, you're going to answer some questions on the next 2 pages. Now, do not hold up your paper. Papers stay private. Your answers are secrets, right? So you don't want to give them away. All right, so this is called Where Milk Comes From. Emily went to the store to buy milk with her parents. When they got to the store, she asked her mom, "How does milk get to the store?" Her mom replied, "Milk comes from cows that live at a dairy farm. Farmers milk the cows. They send the milk to a factory. Workers at the factory make sure the milk is safe to drink. Then they put the milk into containers. The containers go on a truck. The truck brings the containers to the store. Now the milk is ready for us to buy. Okay, I'm going to read this again, okay? So that means that you're going to listen very, very carefully, all right? So I'm going to read it one more time. This is our chance to get it down. Emily went to the store to buy milk with her parents. When they got to the store, she asked her mom, "How does milk get to the store?" Her mom replied, "Milk comes from cows that live at a dairy farm. Farmers milk the cows. They send the milk to a factory. Workers at the factory make sure the milk is safe to drink. Then they put the milk into containers. The containers go on a truck. The truck brings the containers to the store. Now the milk is ready for us to buy." Okay, so now you should be holding up or looking at a picture or a group of pictures that say number 1. You've got a tractor, a cart,
Fraze,
and a semi.
Miss Fraze,
Yes.
I don't have the paper printed.
Okay, before we started, what did Miss Fraze say about it? Can you print it later and do it? That's right. So if you don't have it, print it later and do it then, okay? But I'm going to be reading the questions to you, so you'll have to come back and watch the video, okay? Yes, Scarlett.
I know what you mean, but I don't understand how to do it.
Okay, well, I haven't finished explaining, so let me finish explaining, you guys, okay? So anybody who does not have the paper will have to come back and rewatch this video. I'll be posting the recording in the assignment, okay? But you're going to have to listen to the questions. So on this paper, number 1, okay? Just those top 3 pictures. Circle the picture that shows how milk gets to the store. So in these 3 pictures, no talking, circle the picture that shows how milk gets to the store. You've got a tractor, a grocery cart, and a semi-truck. So circle one of these pictures that shows how the milk gets to the store. If you got some
Fraser, I know it.
Karen, don't tell any answers. This is a little quiz, so you want to make sure you're listening, not talking. All right, so thumbs up if you've got your answer circled. Oh, good, lots of thumbs up. Good job. Okay, number 2, down here, you've got a milk carton with a glass of milk, a grocery store, and a grocery cart.
Miss Fraser, I don't have my answer yet.
Okay, Scarlett, let's hurry and get one, please.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead to number 2. Circle the picture that shows what this story is mostly about. Circle the picture that shows what this story is mostly about. Do it quietly, and when you have your answer circled, show me a thumbs up. Ooh, look at these thumbs. Lots of people got their answers already. Now remember, if you don't have this at home printed, you can come back to this video and do this later in the assignment. Okay, now we're going to go to the second page. You'll notice it says 3. 3. It has a picture of a grocery store, a cow, and a farmer. So look at those 3 pictures and circle the picture that shows where milk comes from. Look at these 3 pictures and quietly circle the one that shows where milk comes from. You got your answer, thumbs up. Ooh, lots of people already got that 3rd answer. You guys rock. Very nice. Okay, now down here, number 4. I want you to write, draw, or tell me about something that you learned from listening to this informational text. You can draw a picture of it, or you can write a sentence about it to show something that you learned listening to this writing. Oh, and Scarlett, honey, just do what you can. Unless you have a question, go ahead and write your answer here. Draw your picture, but we're listening quietly unless we have a question, okay? Okay, when you have that part done, give me a thumbs up so I know that you've got it done. Oh, Gray's done. Miko's done. Scarlett did that. I see your thumb up. Are you done? Okay, well, let's put something that you learned from this.
I gotta draw something that I learned from it.
Yeah, or you can write a sentence about it. Something that you learned.
Miss Fraze, so
Claire?
what are you supposed to do on the middle line?
In here, you're going to either write a sentence or draw a picture of something you learned from what I read to you. Something you learned from what I read to you, okay? Now, if you're not finished with that part, you can come back and finish it when we're done. Looks like most of us are already finished. Now, finally, number 5, you see a picture of a cow, and then you see 2 lines, right?
Fraze,
Yes, Karen?
do we need to submit it?
Yes, I need you to submit that. You know how I have to do progress reports, like grades for kids? If I don't get work from you, I can't give you the grades because you haven't shown me that you can do these things. So I need to make sure that you guys are sending me the work, okay? So if you are not printed out and doing this assignment right now, you'll have to do it later today, which means you'll have to come back and watch this recording. All right, so last thing we have to do for number 5. Good readers ask questions as they read. What is one question you have about cows? Write your question right here on these lines. So think of a question you might have about cows and write that question on the line. Just do your best. Sound out the words the best that you can. I am an expert at reading kindergarten. I'm like the best at reading kindergarten. So what you need, please don't interrupt right now. Let me finish. What you need to do today is you're going to make a video of yourself showing me your answers. So you'll be like, for number 1, I circled. For number, well, that's not number 1. For number 2, I circled, and you'll tell me, and then you'll show me. And then you'll be like, for number 3, I circled. For number 4, I wrote, and you'll read it. And for number 5, I wrote, and you'll read it. Then you will upload the video that you made into this assignment so I can come back and see what you know. Please do not forget to do this, because if I don't get work from you for these kinds of assignments that are assessments, then I can't actually give you a grade. I have to sort of think, well, they might be able to kind of do it right. I can't really give you the grade that you might deserve if I'm not getting the work. So make sure that you make a video. And I know that some of you might have some trouble because you don't have a printer. If that's the case, you can watch what I did and you can draw the picture on paper and write the sentences yourself. You can just write number 1, draw the picture, number 2, draw the picture, and then write the sentences where you're supposed to. Now, if you are done and ready to make your videos, you can go ahead and log off to do that. If you need to ask a question, you can stay on and I will answer those for you now. Thank you guys for being so great about being respectful and kind while your friends were taking their little test, okay? Scarlett.
Like a question about cows, like why do cows
Oh, don't tell your question. Shh. Okay, but yeah, it can be why do cows, what are cows, anything that you have a question about cows. Yes, that's your question, okay?
Okay.
Don't give it away. Any other questions about what you're supposed to do today? You guys all understand? Okay. All right, Miss Clara.
So first can you share your screen on Canvas because there's something I need to see. If it works.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me try that. You need to see the assignment page.
So go to where first go to it, yes.
Okay, let me get into the right class.
So
takes a little to load.
Yeah, mine too. Bye.
Okay, bye guys. You can wave if you're leaving.
Bye, guys.
Oh, it's taking a minute, Clara. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, quick goodbyes. All right, there it is. So you want me to open this assignment from this morning?
Yeah, go to where.
Okay, hold on. It's not letting me load it yet. I'm going to see if I can archive assignments or something because it seems like I could speed it up somehow. All right, so what did you want me to see inside of this assignment?
So, press on the thing that says like the K thingy. K.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can download it here. Okay, and when I do that, it saves it as a download, and then I can go to my downloads and open it.
Wait, so.
Are you, and then I can open it up and print it.
I don't know if I have the thing with the arrow pointing down. Usually it shows. Okay, so.
Or you can just click on it and it'll open.
Wait, no, when I'm at the very top, it shows the arrow point, the little square, and the arrow pointing up. And the one yours was a circle with an arrow pointing down, and I don't have that. Hold on, let me see, and if it, I'm just gonna try something.
Yeah, it might look a little different. When Henry's done with his lesson, do you think he might be able to help you download?
Nope, I got it.
Well, excellent. Good girl. All right. All right, I'm going to exit my spotlight here and stop the recording. Zoa or Clara, do either of you have any other questions before we hang up?
No.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go ahead and get this recording into the I want to go ahead and get our recording into the lesson. So
Wait, so how do you get into the recording? Because mommy is the only one who got into like the recording space.
okay, hold on. I got to stop recording first, and then I'm gonna add